Well, come on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We are here for the next chapter in our Sayl the Faithless Immortal Empires campaign, where I think it's time to start up our war with Dakala. We have added Kilgore Slave Aim into our army here. You can see just the sheer amount of nastiness. The armor almost up to 200 for most of our heroes and lords. And then we've got almost, actually 102 armor for our Marauder Bearmen. Heap of weapon strength up to 63. 145 armor for the Chaos Warriors. This isn't going to last forever. I'm going to move Beorg to another army. It is going to be all about the Bearmen and kind of just Marauders in general. Whereas Sayl seems to be more focused on his Chaos Warriors, as well as just kind of the monsters that you can recruit up through the Arcanum. So that's what we're going to focus on. First, though, let's go ahead and start a fight with Dakala. We have treaties with them. I don't care. We're already very low, who cares? We've got the cellulose? The meat flenser. Yes, your name is... Sure. Decisive victory. They've got some Famir warriors, but nothing here has armor piercing. They've even got some chosen. Let's show them how much that matters. Right then, let's do this. Twilight in the rice fields. And Twilight for the lives of Sludnash as well. We should be able to get our Sludnash defeats up really quickly. There's no artillery whatsoever for Sludnash, so let's go ahead and set up on the open field. Any kind of terrain penalties they are going to benefit from, so we're going to avoid those at all costs. Sludnash, so very strong, just having all of their units with Strider. 80 armor on our Kurgan horsemen. They actually might be survivable now. Who would have thought? Bring the Toad back here with the Cognitress as well. We'll have the Dreadmaw. Well, that's just so fast. We probably don't want to try to mess with them with the Dreadmaw. We've lost a few of our snake friends to that. Are they worms? Are they snakes? The world may never know. There are many heroes. Yeah, let's see what you clowns can do. Dakala's army, everyone. I think first things first, we go deal with the Skid Wolves on the flank. And then you two stay here for whenever that Herald arrives. In fact, if you want to stay up here on the hillside, I'm fine to advance on you. Cognitress, go deal with these Furies. Oh, did they go invisible? Sneaky wolves. Alright, well, let's grab everyone again and go after the Hellstriders instead. Famir, you go knock out... Is that Steer Car? Oh, Steer Car's up there. Might be a problem. In march the warriors, we'll have the Famir, like I said, go straight after... We'll go straight after Steer Car instead. Beorg, you can go take out the Herald. Since it's person-sized, it's pretty much doomed. Surprise Worm on the front. See how well it does against the Furies there. As long as they can't surround it, it should be fine. And we could always just enfeebling foe if we really need to. Which I don't think is necessary. Where are the Skin Wolves at? Did they go hide them in the woods? Not for real, where'd the Skin Wolves go? I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Let's go ahead and drop the lightning down here, as anyone tries to come up and do anything at all. You charge these Exalted Demonettes. Good luck trying to hurt Beorg. All their abilities at the same time. Oh yeah, no, I'm continuing to be confused. Where did their Skid Wolves go? Oh, there. They pulled them back into the woods. A bold strategy. Dr. Triss, let's go deal with the other Furies for me real quick. Who'd my Famir get bogged down in? I know I told them to go attack Steer Car. And instead, they're going elsewhere. A lot of strange tactics coming out of Slanesh here. Very strange, in fact. They just avoided Sayl at all costs. What is going on? Kilgore didn't have a good time there. Did way more damage than I thought he would. Here, you go save the day.
Ready to murder.
Final Transmutation can save. Yeah, seems like they just tried to pull good old Sayl away from the main line and sent their troops in. It didn't work for them, but they tried. Die, witches. Yes, those heavily armored purple lads are very clearly witches. Get them. Man, they're very aggressively following our mages around. That's funny. How about you leave my mage alone, you clown? You stand no chance against any of my other units, so you try to kill my marauders. Or my chieftain here. Oh yeah, that armor actually coming in huge. So if you want to use your Kurgan horsemen, I would say Kilgore's Flame Aim is almost a must. Or any of the lords that give you extra armor, or even barrier. So Azric is also a really good one for the horsemen. We're not really using any abilities here, just kind of letting our troops deal with it. You're not going to win against Beorg, sorry. Well, Steercar's a cool lord. Bearstruck is stronger. By, I think, unless he gets completely confused. What, you got confused by this one marauder? Well, hang on, let me deal with this guy real quick. No, dude, deal with the champion of Slanesh. A decisive victory, though, against some Chosen is insane. Chosen and any of the Marauders boosted by Steercar. That's cool stuff. We are going to go ahead and... Do we just kill them all? I think we do. And the other cool thing we can do is... it's going to bring a greater demon down on our head, but since we now have the final manipulations here, we can say, look, Dekala is right here. What if we wound her and any heroes in this army and turn this into a rebellion instead? Oh no. Anyway, summon for— oh no, that's probably the worst possible. Failure is one of the many, many words Khornates do not know the meaning of because they tend to die, which they compensate for by finding endless ways to vocalize their fury. Unable to wreak their havoc on your ever-growing sorcerer's designs, they have roared their indignation to the skies, tearing a wound in the world and in your unnatural sight. Though it hurtles a raging incandescence that turns your blood to ash, an exalted bloodthirster of the Hound. It comes at a dead run, not even bothering to fly, heedless of the magic barrier, between chaos and reality, or the mundane ones of forests, hills, and rivers. Okay, well. An army of Khornate demons appears, shout down the inferno. None of your units will replenish. For 5 turns. Or we run. Random amount of damage dealt to faction buildings in all regions. I mean, Sayl would absolutely run. That's kind of funny. We've got so much money. Run! Yeah, so how much was damaged there? Nothing at all? Nothing at all got damaged. Okay, well. It doesn't even cost very much to repair. That's entirely fine. And so what does Khornate corruption do to us? I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, why would I fight a greater demon when I could just run from it? Fools. Should have given me that option. Khornate demon's like, get Back here. No, you're scary.
Arch-sorcerer of the Dolgan.
Glittering Robe. I don't actually think Glittering Robe is all that useful. Against Slanesh's forces, it actually kind of is, because most of them don't have armor piercing. So you are only really taking a little bit of damage. They ended up giving the... Hard to hit is a good one, or what do we want for you, Kilgore? You were taking a lot of damage there against the Demonettes. Probably just hard to hit then. Oh yes, if I showed you all Kilgore's skills. He has Gift of the Hound, but he's got some unique skills too. We got Incitation to Slaughter, so Wars of the Hound arise. For today we bathe in the blood of our foes, extra movement range and replenishment. We've got Endless Pillaging for replenishes 20% campaign movement range after winning a battle. 75% more income from raiding, which is silly. 10% ward save for the accompanying lord, 10% physical resistance, and then Giver of Furious Glory is a passive that is on your War Shrines of Khorne. Will grant you ward save and damage based on entities dying around Kilgore. He also gets Unbreakable. I've decided to give him Chaos Gladiator to make him stronger, and then Paragon of Carnage to grant everyone around him in 35 meters extra melee attack as entities are being slain, and also we get 8% more charge bonus for the entire army. Hungry Blades is only for him, and so I don't think we need to upgrade just the blade form, but we can make everyone stronger. Which is why our charge bonus on the likes of these Kurgan Horsemen is getting ridiculous. Although you can't increase 0 past 0, which is not even something Chaos is capable of. We have no idea where her armies are either. Was this a good idea? No, but that's fine. I think we are going to march to about here just to watch Borkill. If he wants to stay and fight, great. If not, also great. I'm a pretender. Rough. You definitely need to be favored by the matriarchs. Got a bunch of heroes being sent to the front line over here with Leif. He doesn't need any of these shaman sorcerers. Those we're going to send out to just slow armies down. We're going to try to replace them all with Mimir Bale Fiends, because they also are going to give us more spell mastery too, which is incredible, especially for those Spirit Leeches. You get a couple of mastery boosts on a Spirit Leech, and you're having a good time. Got a couple of damaged buildings here. I'm going to run around and play Bob the Builder, and I'll catch you in a moment. Oh, Grease has grabbed something from me personally from his loot pile. 10,000 coins. I mean, I think we can squeeze peace for 16,000.
Decent bargaining.
Won't eat ya. For now. An avalanche as your warriors file through a pass high in the mountainous waste as we're running away from the Khornate demons. An avalanche hits. Snow moves with the speed of a raging behemoth, ready to swallow everything in its path. The men must shed most of what they carry if they're to outrun the deadly wall of white. If they do not, they will all perish. Ooh, that's terrible. All of my armies, faction-wide, are in the same ambush, or the same avalanche. That's too bad. Clan Moors is gone, that's not too bad. The Soul Criers.
You'll incur my displeasure.
Yeah, as we've seen in our own Dakala stream, Dakala is a absolute monster in terms of what she can do as a lord. Easily my favorite of the Slanesh campaigns. Is she my favorite campaign in the entire game? Probably not. Probably top 5 though. Lots of fun. You get to just print Demon Princes and the Exalted Keepers of Secrets. It is glorious. War is good for the economy though. He's going to be declaring it on us as soon as he's able. Especially because I'm just going to keep poking him. Steel Technology. Steel Technology. Oh, it failed there. I think if you steal it once... Yeah, that's the crazy thing, is it actually drops research rate for whatever faction you hit with it. We're up to 426 research. Hell yeah. Butcher's Captives, Sayl with the Waters. Yeah, we're powering through this research tree rather quickly. Oh, 69, how nice.
I am in agreement.
I just built up this shiny army to beat you with. Dimara, you come round. Borkill will send you out as a Paladin Scout. And a Scroll Scout. We get another shotgun. Ooh, soon. Chaos Dwarf Blunderbuss, this is what we need. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two.
Weak must go.
Yes. And we're going to replace them with Javelins. In fact, the Miststalkers, while great, don't have bonus versus large. We'll replace them with the Great Weapon version. The way we deal with Ogres is mass, anti-large. And then a few dangerous flyers like these Chimera. Where are my Javelins? Oh yeah, we can't recruit them here. We have to come up through Global. Which is fine. We're only going to end up having like 2 of them. A Soul Crusher even. I think I'm going to send you back. You'll be good to have in case of an emergency. We could always just bring in a normal War Mammoth. War Mammoths don't tend to work that well against the Ogres. So I think it's just more Great Weapon Famir. Zawushra! Bullkill, where you going? This looks like he's trying to lure me into a trap. What say you, gang? We'll hover the backspace button just to see. What's down here in Nongchang? Actually, before we continue. God, War Hall's too far down. What a weird play. There's gotta be a Slanesh army somewhere. Slice of victory, let's see. Hello, Norskans? Yeah, I'll just confederate you guys if I'm able to. Huge replenishment. We can reach Nongchang? That's the leader. Military alliance is interesting. Have them flip on Dakala. They would be immediately subsumed. Let's try it, though. Welcome to my team, boys. Yeah, they've got 2 settlements. Let's see how much damage they can do to Dakala before they get taken out. That's a fun bit of treachery there. Last bit of armor for Beorg up to 185. Oh, that's Karen. What do you have? 200. Karen has rookie numbers. I guess Indomitable is. Your leadership isn't amazing. 86 is not unbreakable. And so we could use some work. Gilgore, your survivability also could use some work. Good grief. May have just been because you were being surrounded by demonettes. That could have been the problem. Hello, Nongchang. Here, before I do launch this attack, 'cause it's gonna be fun. You only last for a certain number of turns. And you haven't done anything. Kurlith, go blow up the Bridge of Heaven. That's your one and only job. Well, we, meanwhile, wait, these are just Marauders. He gets devotees, too. That's cool. Not helpful for you, but still cool. 40,000 gold. Oh, the Tormentors are making sure our economy is never going to run dry. And that's really devastating for her, because that's going to drop her back in terms of Thrall, too. Sweet. Well, I think we just raid. Draw some more of Dakala's troops in so we can get that anti-Slanesh attack as soon as we can. As the Serpent. Occupy Torakare. That's rather odd. It's where Nakari starts, so it makes sense in terms of that, but that's about the only place it makes sense. Azric. Let's normal raid so we can get a little bit further in. Tavi has one more turn of sitting here. Fair enough. We can give you another point to stimulate growth. And I think you could use another hero too. So let's take the regiment around and send them on back to, like I said, be an in case of emergency unit. And let's bring him Dragrolt. Yeah, exactly. These halberdiers are going to be incredible. I do wish there was a higher tier spearman for the Marauders. Champions with spears seem fine to me. Maybe they don't want to use spears because it's boring, but you can gore someone pretty nastily with a spear. Just ask Hector.
great shaman sorcerer.
Ritualist favors tribute. You're the one of them that's running around and stealing things. Let's make you better at that. Make your stealing cheaper. Azrek has been so good. I want to get another Sayl campaign going and go for the Purple Spew as well, just to see what that gives you.
Destroy them.
No one's over here. Purple Smirk or whatever his name is. The Great Unclean one. Oh, a 9,000 more. See, this time, though, we're just going to go ahead and raise it as an altar. We need 30 altars total, so for the most part, we're done on settlements. We're just going to keep raising up altars.
Dark Seer.
Dark Seer. And we'll keep throwing in Skull Rises, too, to buff up all of our Chaos Warriors faction-wide. They're up to 5449, and that's pretty incredible. Actually, are our altars... Let me see. Are they buffing up the Warriors' attack now, since we're in the Tier 3? Let's see. Local recruitment duration. So we might want to switch that up for a Skull Rise soon. Yes, here we go. So 1 additional attack and defense for all of our warriors and spawn for each of the mock gods we build. That's so awesome. So like for Sayl's army, which is already pretty scary, 72 defense, 45 attack. With 135 armor. They're great. Let's get Fire Cloak.
Heed my wisdom.
A heroic killing blow for your noble, for sure. Alright, well, Takala's going to lose her settlements quickly. We just also have to keep in mind that she's likely going to have aggressive strike forces to hit us back, too. Alright, Killed, you come on over here. I would love to raid them back, but we need to be smart about it. Oh, yes. Hardroth and Melik. Everyone over this way. I'm sure we can afford to upgrade things wherever we have them. No problem. Yeah, we don't mind the extra gold. Although, at the same time, we don't really need the gems. Reaping Morass and the Shrine of the Alchemist, which is up here. Let's switch it for the Mock God. Just continue to make our troops even stronger. Alright, we're into turn 70. Outpost construction. I've got to see how well the worm can. Have they just been immediately swamped? No, it actually seems like it's broken them a little bit. Truleth is also broken. He's not doing anything. So it pretty much just deletes an army. It doesn't have them do anything because the AI doesn't want to hurt their own stuff, and that makes sense. Give a captain the sword, he becomes an expendable sparring partner. Ah, you got stabbed in the gut. Now you're free.
Divide and conquer.
I guess what it also does is give us a free bit of experience. Come hither, Slaneshi army. Yes, I'm declaring war on you because you're being useless.
Plantings of a moon calf.
Wait, the Tormentors were our ally. Did you see that?
Victory is assured.
The Tormentors were our allies for a moment, but they chose not to join us against Truleth. Get wrecked, Cloud. Yes, they do. When I realized they weren't going to do anything, I was like, we'll just use them as experience and extra defeats for Slanesh. That's 2 additional. Here's your 3rd. Blow up the Bridge of Heaven. Stack it. So I'm trying to get as many... They lose some Seduce units budget? That's incredible. We've defeated Slanesh so many times, the men are immune to their wiles. Attack Shilong next. That's a lot of Slaneshi warriors. We've made a mistake. I'm still gonna auto-resolve, and we will sack Shilong and try to run. Oh no.
I triumph where Skull King faltered. Onwards, my
Well, there's gonna be a lot of baddies coming after us. And they're all gonna be chosen tier.
play with
Well, this will be fun. Is there anything we can do machination-wise? No, we've already burned that bridge. There. Well, this like I said, this will be a fun battle. We'll need to very focus down their lords and heroes to break the leadership.
divide and
And then hope our lightning can deal with the demons before they can do any real damage.
Seer of the waste.
Going to be nasty. Just as Slanesh desires. Let's get 2 points into veteran there. Do you have anything? Yeah, I'd rather have the Armor of Fortune than the Mammothide Cape all day, every day. A Troll Fang Dagger? No, you're good. Dual axes being... or, no, he's got an Obsidian Blade. They're Obsidian dual axes.
I have led you to glory.
I have led you to glory.
Future's will.
And we're immediately just gonna raid.
Way.
Don't worry, brother. Peace is peace, but I can still steal your things. And I'm gonna get off this chariot immediately, because that's danger. We have no talismans at the moment. Oh, except for this one of endurance. Excellent. And then enchanted items, we have another trickster's shard or a potion of healing is probably a better call. Then everyone gets a book of Ashur. Because that's how rich we are. Ooh, the Banner of the Crimson Reapers? What if that's given to...
Unbound.
Banner of the Black Reapers? We're just gonna go for the Banner of the Crimson Reapers. And then Kevin, you can have the Black Reaper banner. The Possessed we can give to any of our heroes.
Wielder of wind.
Most of our heroes. Slave Worker, there's the Possessed. Excellent. You don't have a talisman? Too bad we don't have any. We don't have any more. Also, though, get off your chariot, sir. That's what we call death where I come from. Marauder chariots specifically are just not it. They're not.
Servant
The Ice Wolf chariots aren't too bad.
dark gods.
Yeah, next we go to conquer Shi Wu.
No rest.
Then we're gonna move fast.
To new conquest.
The more we blitz, the more likely we can keep these guys alive and fighting for us.
Suits me.
Funny though that Dakala has decided to waste her time
More.
on the tree people. They don't come out of their forest, so if you just leave them alone, you're pretty much set.
Not for you.
I guide the try.
Let's come over to the Great Hall of Greases.
Sabotage.
Keeping an eye on their capital's gonna be... Oh, failure.
You perceive as I do.
Extra troop replenishment here, and Hazrik, you're gonna be in charge of settling Hanyu Port and Jinwu both. What a fun job. Actually, no, instead, we'll have another lord settle Jinwu. We could have always seen what the gift of the crow was. Extra health for all characters faction-wide. Horrible regeneration for the entire army. I'm sorry, what? Burplesmark. This man is... Is it just the Binding the Dark? Oh, that's too bad. It's like, could we also get Burplesmark? That'd be incredible. Horrible regeneration. Alright, well, maybe I take it back. Because imagine your buffed up berserkers with Kilgore Slaymaim. And then also they're berserkers that have steel technology. Oh, you failed. Okay, let's send Lost Eric further in.
Turn it to rubble.
Every generation, so huge amounts of resistances anyway.
Bring
Let's make everyone mad.
down. Thought you'd never ask.
Thought you'd never ask.
Quick,
Sherkesh, you're gonna join up with Leif here.
what a thrill.
What a thrill. I'm not even trying to talk to you, I'm trying to talk to Leif. You relax.
Of winter.
This is one of those things where these Chaos Warriors are the most expendable in this group.
Must go. Gaharamui.
Gaharamui.
Walk through.
Just gotta spread out. Any enemies in this area are gonna have so low leadership because of the amount of scars in the area. They're distinguished scars. They look nice, but they also scare you. Bloodwind, keep up to tier 5. Glorious. Village of the Moon up to tier 3. Gunpowder Road and Nangao can get. More research rate for the entire faction sounds good. And then we can also have the Famir building. Alchemist Shrine gets a Skull Rise. It's like, look, you already have one here. Yes, we know, don't worry. Whole part of our plan. Oh, good. An outpost for the Wormkin gives us access to more dragons. And then defend the Great Hall. That's a new kind of mission. Really? What is a defend mission? Alright, next turn. Azric the Pirate Bird. Maki trying to sit me. Chunky bit of the void here. You will never hear her talk on camera, but try to get her a couple times too. The Wild Hunt's over. Experience in swinging your weapon on the rolling seas proves to yield devastating results when braced by solid ground. Extra armor-piercing damage for all heroes. Melee attack and defense for them as well. Ooh, an unusual location to the gate. This is where we get the Crimson Plague. Carnival of Nurgle. We can become Nurgle clowns. This is such a good trait. You get, excuse me, Maki, you don't need to sit on my desk. What are you doing? You get the same kind of passives that your Great Unclean ones get, or your Exalted Great Unclean ones, which is incredible. You also get some Nurgle corruption, but who cares about that kind of stuff? Azric, we're gonna go ahead and send your Balefiend out as a scout. I kind of thought someone was over here. Egrim, though, can't do anything if we go settle the port, so that's what we're gonna go do. A wise choice. Colonize. So Slaanesh Corruption gives us extra income from buildings. That's incredible. I don't see a problem with that at all. Horde Corruption is going to be melee attack for only Cornate units. See, that's a little bit more restrictive and not as good. Income from ports will be good soon. Income from economy buildings also sounds pretty nice. However, what the shamans know and what the Secrets of Dark Sorcery, this is going to give us spell intensity for all characters. We're going to get both of those for... Excuse me, no, you don't get to sit on my desk. Alright, you gotta leave then. That's how we're going to be. You're far too large. You're like a whole warthog-sized cat. Which is fine, Maka. Don't shout at me. You can be large, but you're not going to be large and get on my desk. Marble Quarry, and then we'll grab also the... We just get more research rate. I think we do. There will come a point where we don't need more research rate, but we have not hit that just yet. I think the ogres are sitting there looking at... Look at my hero core. What are you going to do about it?
Did you say something? Bringing it down.
We are about to take you back to the Stone Age by stealing technology only from your faction. We've got to avoid the greenskins at all costs. We can deal with them too. I'd just rather not deal with the greenskins and the ogres at the same time.
I will.
So no local effects. You should have a high chance of stealing.
Destruction.
Or not. Well done.
The voices say yes.
The voices. Everyone's a failure. Alright, so we'll actually kick out both of these Chaos Warriors, and probably most of them, or just a bunch of heroes. Until we have the economy for another lord. Like, what, we have 136,000? I don't know what you mean. That's not an economy. This is an immune fire belly here. Marrow Muncher. Marrow Muncher's a problem. Leif and his many friends. And these blunderbusses. Which, can we get more of those yet? We can indeed. We might need las rifles, wizard. Yeah, you might, but blunderbusses. Blunderbusses are stronger.
Conduit for the beyond.
Yeah, Tavi, you keep stealing. We might go ahead and have the Famir Noble or Werekin come on out to keep an eye on our foes. Or we might be able to recruit another mage over here. Nope, not yet. We can't. Now we'll get another Werekin eventually here. All right, good stuff. Do you want to resettle Beichai? I forgot to recruit the Lord in Shenyang. Well, that just happens. We'll do it now. Don't want Ivor. Let's bring someone else that we don't really care about. Newt the Stupid. No, see, I do care about him. I also don't want to pay, so you know what? No, I have our welcome. Well, we care about you a little bit more than Newt. I'm not interested in paying for another lord right now, even with the amount of money we have. Wait a second, what? I pushed the wrong button. Abandoned. I think it's a waste of money. Oh, Dakali, you're back.
Is you,
That was fast.
pathetic one.
Alright, talk to smack at your own peril, lass.
Sense of fearful
Looks like you don't have your poison effect yet. Let's pick up a defeat trait. But also, do we want to hunt the cockatrice again? Or we can go after just a bloodthirsty Brayton, get a double up on hunting Slanesh. Let's do that. And we will send Azric to hunt the beastie.
I will crush its spirit.
What actually puts it next to that lord? That's pretty cool. Braytons are a particularly virulent sort of chaos beast as they bear a superficial resemblance to the noble greatstags. I think we've already read that one though, so yeah, we have. I actually think the Brayton isn't even better than the cockatrice and the like of Sayl's army because it has arbor piercing. It'll get frenzy, of course it'll get the perfect vigor and such, but also they've got bonus v large, which is really nice. Let's stop talking though and kill Dakala. You're not mine. That makes this so much easier. He has no gold to weaken our units either, so all in on killing Dakala. He has her Elixir of Damnation, which is a problem. He can drop your melee attack to 0. Although, is that going to work on our Famir? Oh, the Famir are the perfect counters to Dakala. Bonus V large on both of our Kurgan horsemen, and we charge in. Let's do some damage. This will be a fun fight. Alright then. Start deployment. Since Slanesh isn't going to have any issues with terrain whatsoever, we do really want to try to fight them in the open. Let's like wiggle around. Let's go like these for our front line. I don't think many of our Bearmen are going to survive this battle. It's going to be an absolute nasty brawl here. I'm going to try to keep Sayl near our troops because he does have the War Shrine on his back. The resistance will keep them safe against the Slaneshi warriors, just no one else. Kurgan horsemen at this point are actually going to be pretty good duelists against any of these Slaneshi horses. So Dragon on this side. Let's go ahead and have the Dreadmaw all the way up front. They are still going to be our anchor, and if we lose them, that's another one of those. Oh well, the Dreadmaw are kind of your expendables. Yeah, throw them up front, and if they break from leadership, great. But honestly, ours haven't been breaking very often, so less great. Atam Shaish. Alright, strike team, let's do this.
Win or lose, the gods feast on our deeds. So win and reap the rewards.
You win or lose, your gods feast. You better win and feast yourself. Zahim Shaish. A little bit closer here. I prefer they knock out Furies. As those are really the only flyers Dakala has access to here. recharge that vigor a little bit. We aren't going to get over here before our allies get here, which is too bad, but we'll make do. Gonna be a lot of Slanesh warriors, though. Fall back a bit. Here they come. Not as worried about it as they might think, though. Let's send one of you to go duel with... Well, it's just gonna use it to head them off here. Launching poison shots? See if you can take out a few of the Furies, that'd be perfect. More Furies emerge. Two rather large, scary armies are on the way in, so we'll see what we can do. Whether or not terrain is to their advantage, we can at least try to get some choke points up here, so let's do that. You lads fall back. Cockatrice stay up front to duel with... Hang on now. Both of you come back here. We'll have the Cockatrice to go duel with some of these Furies. If they let me hit them, we're going to. They seem to be very unexcited about advancing. Excellent shot. Magical attacks on them is perfect for being anti-air. It's like a nasty phlegm-based flat gun. Alright, pull them back here. We've got a Demon Prince of Slanesh moving in. That's going to be a problem. So the Prince thinks he's getting close. You just go ahead and go back underground. Goodbye. If we can use our heroes to break his, that's the play. I'm gonna go ahead and deep burrow, hitting these demonettes. Alright, Beorg, you go kill the Druki Anointed. Drop him. We go for the lightning here. Ward save. A little bit of ice. Put them down. I'm gonna go ahead and slow this Demon Prince so I don't have to deal with it. Demir, hang on. If that Prince drops in here, that's the kill. Druki Anointed's almost down. Takala also struggling pretty severely against her quarry here. Send the Battle Cat through. Exactly what we wanted. You go take him down. Let's go knock out these Furies over here. So many enemies approaching. Fall back once more. Is Dakala down? The Druki Anoint is back, that's fun. Worm's giving them a couple of bites. Actually, Worm, let's go ahead and teleport you over to these Chosen. Come on, help us with the Kala. Not that Sayl really needs that much help. Let's go ahead and have you burst from the ground and attack them when you can. Here they come. You charge into halberds at your own risk there, fool. Big yikes, here they come. Hold the line, hold the line. Transmutation here. Alright, there goes Dakala. I would say that's pretty much a win. Charge. Back underground with you. Let's go ahead and whip the Kurgan Horseman round as well. Kill them all. That thing went down quick. You're losing guys in a hurry, too. Because I don't think I didn't notice their strategy switch to killing all of our units. Another final transmutation. Come rip through the back line here. You guys can hold. Throw some teeth this way, Sayl. Ward save. We just use the Ice Storm to blend them up. Field Gore's also doing just fine. We can just weaken them on the way in. Demonettes down and out. Drop some more metal in here. Kurgan Horsemen, let's go ahead and try to... rip these Demonettes. Quickly, Sayl, quickly. Oh, that was an unfortunate misclick. What if instead we just Wind Blast? There we go. Overcast it. Got about half strength on most of our infantry here. But their army's gone, so who's the real victim here? Keep burrow this way. That ward save if you need it. Buffed their damage is all they needed. Chopping into the Chosen real well. Chaos Warriors of Undivided. Well, Dakala's army stood so little chance that that was a bunch of Chosen and Exalted Demonettes, and they are no more. 221 fell in the fighting. Heroic victory. Most of our warriors are alive. We'll go ahead and just replenish. The truly denied. Her beauty only skin deep, cruelty a crackling veneer over a yawning emptiness. Her glorious whirling madness, mere madness, nothing more. Immunity to contact effects and devastating flanker for Sayl. Seems pretty good. Especially up on his war mammoth. Alright, now we charge Shilong. Mush this and turn it into yet another altar. For chaos. Yet another skull rise to further empower our Chaos Warriors, who are 46, 63. What happened to their 72? They lost some stats. I'm not sure where that went. Maybe that's on the attack or on the defense. Could be a specific scenario only. Indomitable here. Big, we shall give the better transmutation of lead. Holding the line with the troops like a champion back there. Without Steg, we would have lost. We would have lost so many. Income from raiding and ward save, glorious.
My prayers are answered.
Sayl, what's your ward save up to? 58%, 10% physical, 29. If you're shooting at Sayl, it's just not going to do anything. Unless you're blasting cannons, and even then it's going to be kind of sad.
Great shaman, sorcerer.
Avi, we shall give you offering to the gods.
Great shaman, sorcerer. I know things.
This pawn tamer knows things.
Great shaman, sorcerer.
We'll have chaos for you, and we'll pick up unnatural flesh for Roth. Yes, alright, so we can get the hunt going next turn, because Azric just claimed Hanyu Port. Indeed, and we'll see how well the forces of Tzeentch with just a bunch of marauders do against a Praeton.
The auguries ascend.
They do. Jiwu is a major settlement, I believe. It's a tier 5 pleasure palace. That's why she's making so much money.
What now?
I have the second one that was tier 5. Crazy. We ought to resolve that one. Could have given over the immunity to psychology. We'll keep that here. And then we will sack that for 58,000. Thank goodness for Nikala. For 58,000. The Worm Slayer sword now. Excellent. We'll switch back into raiding stance, get away from any of their demons. And we'll let them repair Shiwu so he can be sacked again. Poor Nikala. Although she's an incredible bank. Baltic Fury. Yes. Give you a Woundmaker there, Rangvald. Ronald the Noble. And then Deadly Blade. We're also rating 1,200 from there. It's so good. Bobby, where's your... You're missing a unit. Is that just the Familiar? Yes, drag roll coming on down. Bring yourself, sir. We have need of assistance. Alright, so now that we have 200,000 gold, I'm a little bit more inclined to get another army up there in the north. Let's get our walls up and running. Even in High Chai, I don't trust it. Yeah, so we'll snag ourselves another lord up here in, maybe not the Valerie, but Zitteralton Stone. Another sorcerer, of course. What do we need chieftains for? Let's get another death sorcerer. Newt the Stupid. Don't really want any of... How are all of our death sorcerers so dumb?
Great Sayl sorcerer.
Oh no, 3,000 negative income. If we could have Beorg move up here and join him, we could have him be a Bearman army, or this could be our champion army. We have so many Chaos Warriors we could use too. We're gonna need mainly halberds for... Or we get a bunch of Skin Wolves. Armored Skin Wolves will perform very well. Skin Wolves plus Famir. Thunder their armor and let the Skin Wolves rip them in half. Go 4 of you and then 4 of you. And that can be our main hitters. And then a front line of what? Just Broader Spearmen. I mean, if there's a way we can get bonus V large on our champions, that'll be the call, or we can just get more of our Chaos Warriors with halberds. A core of like 4 of them is really solid. We keep on raiding, everyone else is good. Alright then, we will catch you all next turn. Ooh, before we do pass the turn though, Archaon would like to trade. For now, that seems like a really good idea. We can trade with Archaon, build up our reliability again, and then stab him in the back. Blood Iron. Your warrior smiths come to you with an intriguing idea. If they mix blood from the most recent sacrifices into the very metal they are working, they believe the gods will approve and believe they make the weapon stronger or the armor more effective. Weapons of blood seems pretty good to me. Everyone and everything can earn their seat at a feast, but it's a matter of some skill and some luck as to who or what you sit next to. You end up next to a Famir that really doesn't like people.
A battle is foreseen.
Like I said, we're going to send him back to the Stone Age. You're going to be doing no... Well, as long as we keep failing, we won't. Swords of Near Steel. There you go, so that's minus 40 total on their research rate, which is pretty debilitating. See if we can get that even further down. Minus 60 research rate for Elgresis. And then Melik, you can come up here to the Dragon's Death, do the same thing. Like, would you stop? No. No, we're here to be the worst. Hardened monstrosities, yes please.
Dark Seer.
Where can... Are we gonna have you just be an assassin? Oh no, you're in Soren's army, so you're a Dark Horror. Excellent. Valgar, your army is expensive. See, I'm just thinking Berserkers are gonna get run right over by the Ogres themselves, so we are going to pick up Chaos Warriors with Halberds. That's gonna be the idea. We do need something that can sneak into the back line pretty effectively, so Manticore or just more Chimera is probably the way. But not spending the money on the Chimera, getting just a couple of Manticore. Let's get... In fact, we'll get 4 of them. Seems like a great idea. And then through Global, we can grab some Halberdiers. We'll snag 4 of those. And now we have 3 slots for heroes. Alright, Azric, how about we get after this hunt here? Dregra, I'm gonna keep you out of the army to just try to wound Ventress. We've got modders everywhere. They're apparently all joining Slaanesh. I do see. And one more battle for today's episode as we throw down... Oh my goodness, that's a lot of crossbows. It's a little scary. 30 missile strength with a crossbow. It's only 130 range, so as long as we can weather it and not cut all the way through our barrier, but no armor, and that much weapon strength is going to be scary. One more battle for today's episode. Alright then. Start deployment. We've got our lovely little choke point here in the center. I think we do want... While Strider keeps them from taking any penalties fighting in the woods, I would think we want to fight in the woods just to keep the crossbows from hurting us. I love this kind of marshy map, though. This one's awesome. Not one you see very often. Yeah, if we can get another armor, because these guys are down on no armor whatsoever, but they do have barrier. And we'll go one set of spawn up front for both. Although those are crossbows. Let's put the spawn behind. Beast of Tashnar, Ice Wolves, and you can also hang out behind. Skin Wolves in the forest. Let the battle begin. Run way wide. He's got another Praetor over there with him. Double Praetor goodness. See how strong you all are against getting hit with some blue fire. Weaken his other Praetor first.
Magic is mine to manipulate.
Don't get too close, because that is going to hurt. Alright, turns out they don't like Manticore very much. Go figure. Got the other Manticore a little bit too close.
Power or damnation.
Here, you charge this unit. Blue fire away eventually. Keeps getting stuck on the cast. Here we go. Get a little bit closer then, and then cast it. There, how about that, buddy? Be way close enough there. Stronger Ice Wolves go through. Good damage. Can't siphon any of them. Let's get moving. Or the Chaos Gods. This Manticore, go ahead and land here. The Warriors are going to have a bad time, but we can at least take out the devotees of Slaanesh. Stay back for a moment. Plus, all these overcast being fires are actually going to do pretty good damage. Kill this Praeton. Losing Beast of Tashnar is not really a big deal. Let's stop those fiends from doing what they want to do. Keep moving in, warriors. Let's go ahead and charge. And honestly, just charge the guys in front of you. Work together. Oh, our guy can be executed. You have an execution ability? That's awesome.
War return. Sunder them. Chaos Marauders.
Go ahead and charge these fiends instead. Let's get after this Praeton then. It's a definite problem. Overcast being fire. Ooh. Through here.
Darkling Majesty.
All the space you need with the double wind spell. And that should be the end of our Brayton friend here. Beast of Dashnar, you go after the devotees. Get to work, boys, get to work. Say, Slaneshi devotees are no, they're definitely not going to enjoy any of that.
Succumb to my game.
Do we hit anyone with the pink fire? No. You just have to kind of hope they can hold the line then.
Another try. Chaos Marauders. All for the prince.
And this flank is shattered, bring the horsemen across. Is the Brayton gone? Oh, good, we managed to execute it. Have to disintegrate slowly. Now, there's no escape. Merely the void. A costly battle, but since we're in our own territory, not that big a deal. Alright, pretty good indication that even though they are DLC units, they could still be brought low by just lowly Norscans. Irrelevant. And that's a new Brayton for us, too. Sweet. Well, Azric, we'll simply have you march back on into our new port. Build up the port here. Then wait for Egram Hellcaster to come on in and sacrifice their self. The greater good. You're almost immortal, so if we can kill them before they do become so, that would be hilarious. Alright, Sayl. Rel's hiding in the bamboo crossing, and we know how scary... It's just a weak settlement. He just called me a maggot. No, that's not gonna work. I did say one more battle. We won't fight this one, but I will surround the bamboo crossing, unless it just gives us an auto-resolve that is very amicable here. That's pretty dang solid. Get wrecked, clowns. We will then, I think we'll burn this to refill our spoils a little bit. And then because it's Kilgore, we can just leave. Boogie on out of here.
Tribesmen, gather. The eagle guide.
And go drop your spoils off. And we'll let her resettle the crossing. Foolish Nikala. Hjalmar, if you can focus on claiming the jungles of Qian, that'd be awesome. I don't know if I can tell you to. Hello there, Shiwu. How much money do you want to deposit to the bank of the Norsca today? Just 4,000? Let's colonize it then. Shiwu is mine, and we get the Horde Pit selling our spoils. I don't like that at all. Nice try, Nikala. Is it more than 10%? So we get 10% movement range. We'll do that in Liju. Is this local province good? So it's the entire province. That'll allow us to rocket ourselves out of Shiwu to attack, hopefully, the jungles of Qian, or we can go to the sea and go over to the Hidden Landing. Either way, our war with the Kali goes very well. Honestly, this feels even more impressive than what the Kali can do. Kevin, let's make your warriors stronger, finally. Extra control for Beorg, which is going to be the opposite more often than not. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and pass out some skills here. Give her a Furious Glory. Oh, that's going to be so good. As long as I can remember to keep our buff and support heroes near their armies, we're going to be in real good shape. Alright, well, that's going to be all the time I've got for today's episode. Thank you all so much for stopping on by our Dolgan campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub though, and I'll see you all in the next one.